So hello and welcome to another episode of my allotment channel. So today, as you can probably tell, is a very cold day. Usually I'm out in a t-shirt, today I'm in a woolly hat, gloves and a jacket. So what I'm doing today is carrying on a bit of work on my little tea bunker that I'm making. As I've said before, I'm not allowed a shed down here. However, this is the size of sort of two of my compost bins, so should hopefully get away with it. But I think what I'm going to do first is get the kettle on and have a nice cup of tea. There we go. It looks like we're just about ready with the water. So at the moment this is my tea making station. It's a pile of pallets, which is not ideal. But hopefully in a few days or next week, whenever, I'll have my little tea shed and I can make it in there. So I'm going to get on with this cup of tea. And then I'm getting back on with my shed. Right, so it is starting to get a bit dark down here now. I don't know if you can actually see that on the camera because it looks quite bright in the sky but dark on the ground. So I've been getting on with that shed. I've done a fair amount. I haven't managed to film any of it while I've been down here because it's been so cold that my phone's just turned off because the battery got so cold. So we'll have a quick look at what I've done so far. I'm then going to go and grab a couple more loads of manure to stick in my manure bin, and I'm going to head home, come back again tomorrow to carry on with the shed. So let's have a look. So here, as you can see, I've managed to get all of the floor done. I've managed to clad the walls at each end. And I've made a start on the bench as well. So this is going to have, well, my plan is for this to have a front on it as well. I'm going to make it into like a little storage cupboard. And then at this end is where I'm going to have my stove and bits and bobs. So you can sit on this, and I can quite happily see the shelf going in there with the stove in the near future. Save me having to make my tea and my coffee outside. So I'll come back down again tomorrow. So like I say, actually looks quite bright on the camera, but it is getting quite dark. So I'll be back down tomorrow. So hello and welcome back again. So I'm back down in the allotment to come and do some more on the shed. It's a very cold day today. Again, woolly hat, which is unusual for me. It is actually really sunny down here. It's a lovely day, albeit a bit chilly. So I'm going to get back on and get the kettle on as well. So as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful sunshine down here today. It's absolutely lovely. So lovely. Shed is still here, which is always a bonus. Everything seems to be holding up well in here. There's nothing's fallen off or come apart or anything. And I did actually have to go out and buy a new one of these for splitting pallets. As you can see yesterday, the top flew off of it. So I've got me a new one of those, and I managed to get some cheap paint as well from a home base that was shutting down to get all the insides of here painted and make it look really nice. So I'm going to get back on. I'm not going to film it all again just because it delays me and it's a bit difficult to film in here, but I'll be back with you shortly. So I've been getting on with the shed, mainly with that little seating area. So I'll give you a quick show of what I've done so far, just while I wait for the kettle to boil inside the half shed. So I've got my kettle boiling just in the corner, it's almost done. So this is the seat so far. So I've actually built the frame on this properly now. There are some hinges on it as well. So what I can do is open it, use it for some storage, and then when I want to sit down, pop it down. Now sit down and wait for my kettle to boil. So it's all going well so far. So I do seem to be picking up a little bit of pace in here now. So the bench across the whole little mini shed is done, which we'll have a look at. So here we go. There's not massive space in here, but what I'm going to be doing next is putting a little worktop up here and then making a little shelf down here as well. Yeah, so we're getting there slowly but surely. It does actually look more spacious in here than I'd expected. I mean, it is purely for me to come and sit down and have a cup of tea or hide away from the rain, but I'm liking it so far. So it is starting to get dark down here again now. But I think I've got a fair amount done today. So I've got my bench sorted, as we've seen already. And I've now managed to get this little shelf up as well. That's going to be essentially my worktop in here. It's quite a nice height, so I can actually get my legs under if I wanted to. Put something on here. But I'm actually going to do a little extra bit onto here as well, just to give me a little bit more space. And then at some point what I will do, once I've got the roof on, got it all decorated up nicely, is I'll run some power through from in there and have some electricity in here for my solar system as well, which should be quite nice. So I'm going to get on with this cup of tea, probably have a bit of a tidy up, and then I'm going to go home. So it has now got quite dark, so I am heading home. I got a lot more done today than I expected. So I got the opening storage bench fitted with the hinges. I got the other half of the bench done, and I also got the shelf for the stove done. I have also put in some ventilation in there. I managed to get a couple of little like ventilation grate type things which I've put on there. But as I say, it's getting dark, so I'm going to head home, and I will catch up with you in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.